A lot of the times there is complaints where it's like, okay, I don't want any, even the men that are present, they're not looked at, and I've heard you talk about this in different interviews and things of that nature. It's like, okay, even the Christian men that are available, they're not up to par. And so they'll rather go and bring somebody from the world and try to get them saved than date and engage Christian men. And I get it. I think a lot of Christian men can be corny too, and they don't think about a lot of things that they should be thinking about. But speak to that a little bit. Like, I think it was an interview you had with Ruslan, but men kind of, we're late bloomers in a lot of ways. Part of it is because we're not raised. Part of it is because the church is not investing in us. We're not being discipled. So for whatever reason, we're late bloomers. And so we don't have a lot to offer right off the bat. And so can you speak to that a little bit even?
No, that's really good.
Marriage, yeah.
So going back to that, to the hypergamy example that I gave.
Yeah.
When women want somebody equal to or greater than them.
Yeah.
See, the problem is it goes back to how do you view yourself? And like I said, this can go really bad or can go really good. I'm gonna try to make this go really good. All right.
Let's do it.
If most women view like the average woman today is a rock star. When I talk to most women, they view the average woman today is a rock star. She's killing it. She's doing A, she's doing B, she's doing C. She's beautiful. She's amazing. She's great. Like I said, so she views herself as an A.
Yeah.
Equally yoked. Yeah. I want someone else who's an A.
Yeah.
And we have to be honest. Though they're Christian women, they're still women. And they have normal sexual desires like women. And so the challenge is the guys in the world are going to be more attractive because a lot of times the guys in the world are more masculine. One of the fundamental flaws of Christian teachings, especially amongst men, is they focus on simply them being the Lamb of God. While Jesus was the Lamb of God, he was also the Lion of Judah. He was both.
Yeah.
No, like honestly, Jesus is, if he's anything, the last thing he is your friend. I understand that he's my, trust me, if God is anything, God is not your best friend. He is your Lord.
Yeah.
He is the most powerful being on this freaking universe.
Yeah.
No one can even be close to him. Nobody, he has no peers.
No, none whatsoever. Yeah.
Greatness, people worshiping, angels, power, wants to destroy the planet, flick of the finger, everything gone.
Yeah.
Be gone.
Yeah.
That's Jesus. Power, strength, might.
Yeah.
But the church don't teach that. Very feminine, very effeminized style Christianity. And I'm not going to the other extreme and saying he's all lying. I'm saying he's both.
Yeah.
And so when churches simply focus on Christ being the Lamb and teaching, think about it. So many men grew up in the church, be nice, be kind. No. I'm telling you, in my family is be strong. Joshua 1:9, be strong and courageous. Do not be dismayed. Do not be afraid. Do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go.
Yeah.
Be strong.
Yeah.
I don't really like this. Yeah, I could, if I was to guess, there's probably more commands about being strong than being sweet. But the whole thing is, oh, look at my son. He's such a sweet boy. He's so well behaved. Such a good boy. No, I want my son to be strong men, not good boys. And so unfortunately, what happens in the church is when you create these, in all honest, very weak, flimsy men, they're just not desirable on a sheer biological perspective. Not desirable. And the men of the world are. And so that's why you see, going back to the problem, there's no guys in the church, and then the men in the world are more desirable. What ends up happening? A lot of women have children and marry guys who are not believers, who are not serious about their faith. And now these women have sons that they have to drag to church while daddy gets to stay at home and watch football on Sundays. And then you wonder why that son at 18 stops going to church.
Wow.
or he becomes a good mama's boy who listens to everything that mommy says in spite of what daddy's doing, and he's totally obedient and submissive to her, and you wonder why he can't lead a woman in the future. And so, yeah, it's all these things have consequences, and all these things have effects.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I mean, they say nice guys finish last, and it's a true statement. You know, what I mean?
This wasn't nice. I want people to, because like when I use the word niceness and kindness are two different things. Nice. Let me tell you something that's what a nice guy will do. A nice guy, nice is doing and saying things that make people happy. Kind person is doing and saying things that make people holy. Okay, so let me explain the difference.
Yes.
If you were a nice guy and you were living in the 1960s and you were around your friends and you're like, man, them niggers don't need to go to our schools. And everyone's saying, yeah, them blacks they need to stay in their schools. If you're nice, want to make everybody happy, what do? Just say what they're saying. Yeah, man, you're right. Blacks don't need to go here. That's being a nice guy. Be agreeable. No, be nice. Yeah. Be agreeable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Or don't say anything at all. I'm not gonna say, hi, you're funny, man. That's crazy. Kind, what makes them holy. Hey, guys. First, you shouldn't be calling them that. And second, what's wrong with them going to our schools?
Yeah.
Kind, strong. Christ was kind. He doesn't always do what makes people happy. It's always please people. And so to me, I think like that's why nice guys struggle.
Yeah.
Because you don't really have a backbone. Let me see if I can find it. Sometimes I can really find it. Most of the times I can never find it. It's in John chapter 9. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can find this stuff when I just
let the spirit
think about it.
Page,
I don't think I can find it. But there is man, I hate it when I can't. 1 second, I'm gonna try one more thing. Cool. I found it.
Hey, look at that.
So in John 12, this is really powerful. John 12, Jesus is giving a speech in synagogues. John 12, verses 42 through 43. Here's what it says. It says, nevertheless, many of the authorities believed in him, but for fear of the Pharisees, they did not confess it so that they would not be put out of the synagogues. For they loved the glory that comes from man more than the glory that comes from God. There were people in high places who believed that Jesus was the Son of God. But they were afraid of saying it because they didn't want the Pharisees to be upset with them, so they couldn't go to the synagogues. So that's what a nice guy does. A nice guy is a people pleaser.
Wow.
If I call him Son of God, I won't be able to sit in the front row. Like, I'm not gonna say anything. No. Kind is strong. And we don't. And in the church, we don't teach that.
Bro, that's so fire right there. That's so good.